So, how are you, Mr. Mookie?
I'm good. So
What does that mean? What does I'm good?
It don't mean nothing. It means I'm good. I'm ready to do the podcast.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is this some new stuff that we're doing on a new day, or are we just doing whatever the fuck we want to do because we want to do it the way we want to do it again?
That's kind of what it seems like.
Oh, so we're not like gonna schedule. We're just gonna. It's gonna basically be some. There's gonna be two a week still, maybe, but like
depending on when we want to do them.
Well, one will come before Wednesday, one will come before Monday.
Look, there's 7 days in the week. You're gonna get 2 podcasts. When is debatable?
Up in the air completely.
You'll never know. You'll never know.
Oh man, it's like how many licks it takes to get to the center of Tootsie Pop.
The world may never know.
Oh man. Well, I mean that is what that is. How are you, Miss Nessa? She's like, nope.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I'm good. I was trying to get back into the screen. Sorry.
She don't know. She don't know how to work her phone.
Shush your mouth.
And you let her talk to you that way?
Hey, D, really?
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Anyway, so
I'm already in the what is it?
The doghouse?
Yes.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
It's not okay.
It is. Just bark.
Really? No.
That's what the problem is right there. See, if you're in the doghouse and you choose not to bark, you want to stay in the doghouse.
I don't want to be in the doghouse, but
so you have to bark.
But then that's gonna put me more in the doghouse, and I have to stay there.
You've already heard us talk about at the end of the day, if you put a chick in the trunk and a dog in the trunk, and you open the trunk, the chick is gonna have a fucking attitude, and the dog is gonna be happy to see you. You complaining, talking about I'ma still be in the doghouse. See, the dog ain't finna say that. The dog is finna be like, well, I'm either locked up or I'm getting out. I'm still happy to see you. Shaking the tail, wagging the little nub, the whole shebang, like, but nope, that ain't how y'all approach the situation. Y'all be trying to overanalyze the shit, trying to be like, oh man, what's gonna happen next? Don't worry about what happened next. You're either gonna go for a walk or you're gonna go lay the fuck down in that cage. One of the two.
All right.
At any rate, welcome to season 5 of the No Filter Podcast. Right? That's where we're at. Season 5, episode 1.
Wait, Mookie, did you get your package?
Yeah, I did. I got it.
I want the package too. Why didn't I get a package? Oh, that's right, because motherfuckers don't fuck with me. Cool. Bet.
You done?
No, I'm not. I'm going to periodically bring that shit the fuck up.
Okay.
Know that.
I believe it too.
Oh, you goddamn right. Yeah. So before we go trotting and jumping down the rabbit hole, let's talk about what we said we was going to talk about, right? So the new format, right? So shit being released out here in the world. Like at the end of the day, there's shit to consume. There's content to be consumed, right? So on Thursdays we have She-Hulk. Period, point blank. We are going to fucking talk about it, and the things surrounding it. That's just how it works. And as more shows progressively come out, we are going to talk about those shows. But first, we're going to do the She-Hulk thing, and then we're going to go and the House of the Dragon. Y'all motherfuckers say whatever y'all want to say. Look, it took Mook years to get on Game of Thrones, right? Mook just got finished with Game of Thrones this year, so y'all motherfuckers. If y'all behind the power curve, that's y'all fault.
Yeah,
we ain't.
There's no reason for y'all still not to have seen fucking Game of Thrones, right. And I watched it. So
just go ahead and cut this shit off if you don't want to hear about it, and timestamp much later. Whenever the fuck we done talking about it, we'll be done talking about it. But She-Hulk, right? Okay, so what was your take on She-Hulk, bro? I'm gonna say this. It was a lot of the overtly push down your throat woman empowerment thing that I'm not a huge fan of in my content. However, it did work because of the character.
That's all. Like it, they handled it well. Like if you weren't looking at it, like if you didn't know, you wouldn't have noticed it. But people like D, like for the normal consumer of content, yes, it was great. For D level people who consume the content, yeah, it's like you see it. I didn't even notice it until he said it, and I was like, oh yeah, it was a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it personally. I thought it was dope. It was fun. I got you. It was funny. The humor was there. I didn't like what they did with the Hulk though. I'm still not a huge fan of how they just be butchering the Hulk. It was problematic for me. But I thought the show was good. The 30 minutes flew by for me. I'm sitting up here, I was watching it, and before I knew it, it was already over. So yeah, I thought it was good.
I was feeling. I'm gonna tell you, right? So, and like I said, like the whole woman empowerment, they pushing that line right now. Like that's a really big line pushed the Disney and the all things MCU. Like, but it was overt, but it wasn't over the top. It wasn't right smack in the middle of a battle sequence. You put all of the women and move the men out of the fight scene.
Let it go.
What?
Let it go.
That
it's
happened.
over. It's
that
over.
Happened.
It's over.
That happened. Let me ask you a question, bro. Let's go back to that scene. Let's go back to that scene briefly.
Okay.
When who else originally is in the scene?
Peter Parker.
Right. So how does he immediately disappear? That's because you're doing too fucking much. That's what that means. It means you're doing too fucking much. It's like they shot that scene and then made shit around it just to put it in the movie. Because he should be in the scene.
Maybe he was, and we just didn't see it.
With all these big ass high definition televisions he had, that's bullshit. But it is problematic. But it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? Like She-Hulk is dope. I can't wait for the introduction of Matt Murdock. All of these things considered, like I'm pretty sure the shit is gonna be hot fucking fire. The way they introduced everything was geniusly done.
Yeah. Because Matt Murdock getting what? Fucking 30 episode show?
Like 177 episodes, about to be on Grey's Anatomy out this motherfucker with their get fired.
Like they already have him cemented. They have his block cemented. I was like, damn.
Yeah, but like he's the East Coast lawyer to her West Coast lawyer. Like
true.
Right. Like they both do the same defend the motherfucking hero thing and all of that. Like everything. And the CGI was dope. Like that.
Man, I ain't never wanted to bang somebody that was green before, but god damn it.
Well, there was one other time when I was watching Star Trek and I wanted to Kirk. But other than that, like, yeah.
No,
Gamora too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Gamora.
That's three green bitches.
Three.
It's three green bitches.
Three. Yeah. Because I remember when they first showed her and everybody was like, oh, yeah. I was like, I don't know what y'all looking at. Like, I'm confused. Like,
this green bitch is hot.
I was like, what are y'all looking at? I'm so confused.
Like, this green bitch is hot.
She-Hulk can get the business. I don't know what y'all talking about.
But yeah, that shit, it worked. Even the comedy worked. Like, yeah,
I love it.
It was like, right. It was on point. Like I was feeling it. I was like, okay, this is what the show should be. Like I'm here for it. It worked. leaps and bounds. That final joke about Captain America getting
Man,
yes.
that's
Mhm. Yes.
oh my god! I never realized how many people wanted to have an answer to that. Like I was so confused. Well, when I heard it, I was like, oh.
I mean, I just naturally assumed like he was knocking bitches down on the
Like,
USO tour.
I was like, why would I not think that? Like,
mean,
I never
like-
thought of Captain America.
Like number one, I didn't assume he was a virgin
Right.
prior to going to the service
Thank you.
because he was hanging with Bucky and Bucky was knocking him down, obviously. So Bucky was like, "Hey, you
know
gonna
he
hoop
th-
Steve
you-
up."
you
right?
know
Like
you-
I gotta throw Steve something.
Come on, man.
Like,
They was best
so,
friends.
right? Bucky was like, "Yo, we about to go do this with the joints," and you know, Steve was like, "Ah, but you know what I'm saying, Bucky, man, shut the fuck up, man. Take one for the team. Come on, you riding out with me." And I'm assuming Bucky was, you know, handling his business, making it happen. You know,
But it is
one
weird
time.
how everybody just naturally assumed. Like, what made everybody think that Captain America was a virgin? Like, it was so weird. I didn't understand.
Well, because they always be talking about his first kiss. Like, remember he's about like dancing with the girl and his kiss and blah 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 blah. And you know, once again, that is what it is. But he was Captain America. Like at the end of the day, like
when he
I'm
was doing
Steve
it-
Rogers. I'm on the USO tour. There's bitches doing the Rocket kicky leg thing.
Oh my!
Clearly,
God.
I'm doing shit out here.
You think this motherfucker was just sitting up here pining over Peggy for all his life? And you would think that dude? Come on, man.
Right? That sounds strange.
That was weird. That's
Suspicious.
weird. That's fucking weird.
Yeah. So anyway, on to the greatness that is the House of Dragons.
Go on, get it out. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Look, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, motherfuckers, this shit is crazy. This motherfucker running around and chopping off people's dicks, man. That's how. Look, the debauchery involved in that shit. Look, number one, I didn't realize I had seen it all. I thought I went to sleep, right?
But you seen it?
I seen it all, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. This went by pretty damn fast. This motherfucker was on some Spartacus type shit. Another show that is crazy
Phenomenal.
Right.
Phenomenal.
fire, crazy fire, hot shit. Nothing will reach the debauchery. The level of debauchery in Spartacus is not happening, right? No show is going to reach that. However, when dude was celebrating the death of his nephew with an orgy at the bar, I said, yo, these motherfuckers is off the chain. Like when the one dude is tapping the cup so everybody can shut the fuck up. Did you peep how the chick was riding dude and just stopped? It was just sitting there. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Oh, I was like, Game of Thrones is wild. Like that,
I mean,
the House of Fire is. I can tell this is gonna be. It's gonna be good. It's gonna.
This is some next level shit.
That's gonna be crazy.
Like Game of Thrones is one thing, and that's cool. Like it is. But this shit, they already look like they about to. They like, you know
They
what?
about to do some
Spartacus did this, so let's go to the next level.
It's like they're basing it. It's like okay, we're gonna see if we can just go just a little bit. Like we go fucking top this because
Right. We want to go. We want to go too far. It was on Stars.
Okay, damn. I was thinking
Yeah, it wasn't
HBO.
HBO. It was a
Okay,
Star show.
I was thinking
We're gonna try to outdo the fuckery that
They
was
are-
Spartacus.
They are very close. I'm gonna tell you that much.
When the Dominus made Gannicus fuck old boy's wife for sure. Like, right. Like, yo, like, ain't they slaves? Like, what the fuck? Come on. Let's go.
Mhm.
Fuck her. Yeah. So that right there, we're about to see some shit in Game of Thrones. So I'm like, Episode 1, cutting off dicks and yeah, orgies in the bar celebrating the death of your fucking
They-
what was he about 1 hour old
He
nephew?
wasn't even an hour. Nigga. I don't even think he was. Because look, you got to think when they cut him out and he was holding them, he wasn't making no noise.
Listen, the cutout. Did you see how that?
Yes,
No.
yeah.
I was like, oh my goodness! Like
Like,
the
why
fuck?
did y'all cut her like?
Well, this is. I mean, come on. This is
I get it.
hundreds
But
of
if
years
my-
ago, prior to the C-section.
but
These
if my-
motherfuckers had both. He had both his hands in, and was like, "Well, cut a bigger hole so motherfucker can get another motherfucker can get their hands." I
They
was
cut,
like-
look, they cut her up. They cut up. I was like, oh,
like y'all couldn't cut across the belly line and fold the flat back. Y'all, like they cut. Woo! Shit.
like what book were you reading where you say you cut up a motherfucker? Like you could have cut across that motherfucker.
Well, you know they used to do that to black people because they thought didn't have we had a higher pain
Yeah,
tolerance. and shit.
I
So,
remember that shit.
right when they was experimenting and learning.
I
how
guess
to-
it does make. Yeah, I guess it does go.
coincides.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, like this is nutty. Like this is not like, and they're showing it. Like
He
dude
just
is
looking, and he just looking at his wife.
just holding his wife's hands like it's gonna be okay. No,
Bitch,
no,
you
no,
could've-
no. It should have been a little bit more fight than that. When they picked up the knife and she seen the knife,
I don't know why she didn't fight.
when they yanked her, when like she's laid up on and like
they
she's
pulled her
propped up and
ass
they pulled
down.
her down. I said, "Oh shit, this shit finna get real."
Look,
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you something real shit. I didn't know they was gonna cut her. I honestly
what?
didn't know what.
the fuck
No,
is you
I don't know, nigga. I thought they was gonna go.
thinking?
I had no
He's
idea.
gonna separate her whole shit and yank through her cervix.
I thought they was gonna get some horses in that motherfucker start.
Oh, you thought they was about to quarter horse her?
I really did. I was like, what?
They're not gonna do that because then somebody's gonna be like, "Where did that come from?" And then someone's gonna have to say, "Oh, that's what we used to do to black people." Like they don't want
Because
to.
when she was sprawled out on the bed, that's what it looked like. Because her hands was like this and her legs were like that. I was like, what the fuck are they finna do to this bitch? I was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
That shit was next level.
I
I was like, okay, yeah. So I was here for all of that. That was the business.
thinking that shit. Nah, sir.
Are you complaining about the business? The
Man,
business.
that was
That's the business, and the business pays.
that's what
that
you
is-
signed up for. That's
Hey,
it.
look, that shit was real. I was like, man, like this is crazy. And we are joined once again by the legend.
Oh.
Just so y'all are aware.
Yeah. I'll
So-
pop into that.
Yeah, right now we are talking about the debauchery that is the House of Dragons and cutting off dicks and splitting open
You
bitches
are
to pull
just
kids
still
out.
on that.
That's
Let
what
that
happened,
part
dude.
go.
That shit-
Let
no, it
that
happened.
part go.
But I can't let it go. It happened. And you have people have to watch it multiple times to understand the seriousness of the situation.
Nah, I watched that shit one time and I ain't even go back to that shit.
That's how you feel?
Oh yeah, I was done.
I
with
had to go dissect that scene. I was looking at that scene. Like not the getting the dick cut off scene, the childbirth scene.
Oh
had
yeah.
to
Oh,
That.
now that one was real.
Yeah, I was good on that the dude cutting off everybody's dick thing because I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with Cuz? Like, why is he just cutting off people's dicks and throwing them on stones and stumps?
Oh my god, he
fuck
was
is wrong
cutting
with
off
this
people's
dude?
hands, cutting off people's titties,
The-
heads.
Yeah, he was just chopping motherfuckers
He
up.
was whatever your crime was, nigga. That head that was coming off. whatever.
I ain't even watch it yet.
Oh,
Oh shit.
That's like that's what I'm so it's about to get like that. See what?
shit.
That's that's episode 1.
Oh my god,
Like shit is crazy.
that shit
Alright,
jumped
so-
out the window automatically.
So yeah, there is no just we going to show you who they really was and why they well hated and why we had to kill them all.
Not-
No, like
I-
so the premise of the show is kind of dope, right? You get the original Targaryen king who's been sitting on the throne for 60 years. And the opening of the show breaks down. He's aware that the only thing that can stop their rule is them infighting. So he names a particular successor who he thinks is not gonna have the problem of infighting. But he doesn't have an ear. So now his little brother and his daughter and his sister, everybody's in play because he's kind of weak. They kind of push Cuz
kinda
around
ain't
like,
the word.
well, no,
Kinda.
you know, well, he ain't all that weak when he tell his little brother like, did you say it? Because I'll cut your fucking tongue out.
No, he
He was gonna cut his fucking tongue out.
I don't believe it. I don't
Shit.
believe it. That motherfucker was hesitating like a motherfucker. He was
Man,
like,
he was hesitating. That don't mean he wasn't gonna do it. You see, he was sitting on that motherfucking iron throne, holding that motherfucking joint, and he had the people with him. His brother's still a nut job. I mean, he didn't cut off everybody's dick about 30 minutes ago.
So when you
Look.
say his brother, who we talk like the Mad King or like
No,
'cause I
we-
watched all the
no,
first Game of
We
Thrones.
we
we
not
ain't
there
even
yet. We
Yeah,
are two
were-
generations back.
What?
Yes.
They started all the way, like all
Yes.
the way.
This is the height of the Targaryen dynasty, but it's the end of the height. Like, so we're at the peak and then we're working our way to hell. So this is Daenerys's great grandparents.
Is it great?
Well, the king who gave the succession
You're right.
he's
Okay.
a great, right?
Okay.
Because we still don't know exactly who fucking Daenerys' mom is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
show.
Like that's what I was trying to figure out who is who.
Is it the daughter?
Yeah.
Or is it the sister who, when he named the successor, you don't even see her no more for the beginning of that episode.
You know that's how they get down anyway. So
Yeah, because she just disappeared. She was like, "Oh, you named this bitch ass motherfucker? Like he ain't no ruler. Fuck this dude." And then Then is a 10-year. He's been in charge for 10 years, and his little brother's a nut job, and his little brother's out here cutting my people's dicks, and then his wife is about to have a son, and he said, "You know what? Just cut this bitch open because I need my son." I wasn't even mad at the decision, honestly. Like, if they come to you and tell you it's a 50-50 split, like you're gonna lose them both, or you could have one. Man, cut that hoe open, man. Fuck that. Yeah, like. The baby's breech, right? The baby's breech, like he gonna come out kicking his feet through her fucking her hole and split her open anyway. So, but they're the Meister said there's a way to get your son. Oh yeah, cut this hoe open. Fucking well, right.
I mean, the decision was sound. I'm not knocking the decision.
Very much so.
Damn, it ended horribly.
yeah, and I literally planned to watch this weekend. So thanks. I swear to God, because now I know what to expect. Because I'm thinking I'm finna walk in and just watch.
And that's what
we about to talk about. Where Daenerys, like
that's
maybe
what I
her
thought
parents.
too.
No,
and then we're gonna get to her. Now we about to go back to where this all originated, why they hate these people so damn much.
Yeah,
and we about to get an inside look into the family, into the house.
Like the Baratheons, the Starks,
not the Greyjoys, but
no, somebody had to be the Greyjoy people had to be. No, that's right, because that's the water people. So
yeah, it was not it was
the people from the Vale.
Yeah, and I can't.
But that's the people who eventually married into the Starks. So
yeah, if I get whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck them.
Because I'm like the legend. I was thinking we were just gonna go back to the narrative
one generation ago,
but nah. I was reading. That's why I was talking to D about it. I was like, "What the fuck am I watching? Who are these people?"
Well, yeah, they talk about the height of them with everybody got dragons. So now we're gonna see the dragons fighting each other and the house being split and the whole house divided. Yeah, it's about to happen. That shit's about to actually go down.
Yeah, that's what I buy now. See, I told you, I thought I was about to go watch. How do we get to Daenerys? Not how do we get to who made Daenerys? And then we gonna get to Daenerys, and this probably is not gonna be a one season thing. We about to get 5 seasons of this.
Oh yeah, we about to get plenty of seasons of this. This shit is 200 years before.
I wanted to see Jon Snow, the whole Jon Snow story. I want to see how that shit started in the beginning.
Well, we know how that started.
Well, I wanted to see how it
how that started. We know how that started. We know.
Really know.
Yes, we really know. Like the Targaryen motherfucker was in love with fucking little Stark shorty, and they went and got secretly married, and they did their thing, and they had a kid, and then she fucking made Eddard Stark be like, "Hey, bruh, you gotta take care of my kid." Like, bitch, I gotta go home and tell my wife I got a kid with another bitch. Yes, bruh, do me this solid. But you're about to be dead. What the fuck? That's what that had to be what the conversation was.
Like Bran seen it. Bran seen it.
Dirty ass secret that he gotta hold on to for how old was Jon Snow? Like, come on, bruh.
He held that shit like a champ.
His kids is like, yo, this motherfucker come home with a bastard and all this other shit and the fuck, and then mom is like, that shit was crazy. Like, when you really think about it, I don't want to see that part of the story. I want to see Jon Snow with the wildlings. I want to see Jon Snow. I want to see Jon Snow.
Goodness.
I want to see Jon Snow in a bed with 6 wildling bitches.
I'm weird like that too. See, I want to see that, but I also want to go see what the fuck Arya's doing.
Arya better be wreaking havoc.
I want to see. She went off on a ship and just
What's
Yeah, tell me what she up
Westeros?
to. Yeah, let me see what she up to, cause she on some whole is the earth flat? What's beyond that shoreline out there? I'm trying to see what she went and go found. Cause if she found the face, yeah,
Like
you already know what
that's
she
right.
on.
She said, "What's Westeros?" Well, nobody knows, so I'm about to find the fuck out. And I can change my face. Shit, stop playing. I'm about to be all over the place, man. Arya Stark, and Jon
Change her
Snow
face,
is all I
man.
want to see.
I like the way that shit was put together. Fuck change her face, bro. She a shapeshifter. She changed height, weight, face, haircut, all of that.
Trying to see it all. Like that's where I'm at with it. So that's what the show is. That's what the whole premise of the House of Dragons is looking like it's gonna be. Something that could give us a good 4 or 5 seasons out of this, and then a possibility of another entire fucking series. Because I don't like number one, I do know the Song of Fire and Ice is a book series, and this House of Dragons is a book series. There might be a book in between. It's a possibility. I don't know. I'm not that well versed in this. It's not like Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and all the other shit. Like, okay, cool. Like Harry Potter got Harry Potter, and then fucking the haha with the Fantastic Beasts and all the other shit. Everybody got some extra shit going on. We might get some extra shit.
They putting it out too.
Right. Like, I mean, look, ain't got nothing better to do. They need, as long as they stop remaking shit, I'm cool.
I swear that's what I'm tired of reading. You see,
oh my god, what it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, because the Scream movie, I watched it and I'm like, y'all done fucked my movie up. I love this movie.
Oh wait, what Scream?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
the new Scream?
one, the newest one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was mad. I'm like, y'all really fucked my movie up, bro.
I was like, they should have ended it at 3. It was over 3. It was done.
No, they should have ended it at 2. For real.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, right? I don't even watch horror movies or scary movies, whatever the fuck they are. I just want to see Final Destination go on forever because I can think of new ways to fuck people up.
I'm so sick of them movies.
What? I'm so not sick of them. This is for the simple fact: the best one I ever seen a death was the chick on the Olympic, the double bar things, the double.
Oh, when she was doing
the swinging. Bro, that was the best thing I ever seen in my life. I said, I want to see that at the Olympics now. But that's just me.
Wow.
I'm sick like that because that was you ain't telling that is one of the best deaths that you ever see in a movie, bro. God. And the way they threw it together, like, oh, Shorty stepped on a screw, the freaking powder blew through the fan, blinded everybody. She let loose and flipped and broke every bone in her neck. It was
I don't know.
sweet.
The only thing I didn't like about that is that why the fuck would you have? I don't know. Maybe me. I wouldn't let go of that fucking bar.
Look, it's no, because you would. All right, now if you was driving a car, are you afraid of bees? If a bee come in there, what's your instinct? Start swinging. You don't remember you're in a car.
Yeah, I do.
All she knew was, damn, something's in my eyes. She let go, triple flip and broke her neck. I said, ooh, that is dope right there. And plus, I just like the whole death's always coming back around for you thing about Final Destination. You fucking up the order.
You know what? We lost him. It was yeah. It was just like I get it, but the circle is closed now. Like fuck it, it's closed. Like let it go.
That's how you feel, bro?
Man, because now it's just like, okay, the first movie, those deaths I can see happen. Cool, no problem. The second movie, you're trying to tie up loose ends, the way they die, I can see that kind of shit. As it progressed, the way these motherfuckers died just got more and more weird. It was just, you could have avoided that.
I'm a fan of the cannon bed one.
The which one? Oh, okay. See, now that I can see that. That's legit. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But the bitch that was getting the laser eye surgery, and I know you hate this, but my thing was this. She was screaming the entire time. You couldn't hear. The people come in, now you can hear her screaming. Get the fuck. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's slightly problematic.
Get the fuck out of here. She didn't have to die. They could have saved her. And then the dude with the Buddha that fell on his face, I'm like, how did you, like, I mean, come on, man. Like, you just died.
The tanning bed one.
The tanning bed one was actually
dumb.
No, it was legit. Well, it was unbelievable. It wasn't unbelievable because I can see because you can't get when that board slid in between them, it was a wrap for them. It was a wrap. It was a wrap. But everything else, I'm like, all these other deaths, I'm like, man, y'all do it.
It was fire.
Nah,
Bro, I can't believe somebody just called me. I'm Tupac, and that's it was one of my mans at Twitch. He's trying to do emotes, and I know how to do them. I told bro, I'll call you right back. I'm doing a podcast real quick. Bro. I got you. I be trying to tell people, like, I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm on a different wave. Like, I'm trying to do anything and everything. Y'all focused on one thing.
Right.
Like, I got a job. I want to stream. I occasionally do the podcast, and that's who just called me. He trying to figure out the emails because that's what we network and we part of a community called Dub Nation. But we also, I told you, I got my own little IPF gaming crew. That's what we do. We video game. Not all of us stream, but we gamers. We all can link up and play the game together. So whoever are the streamers can have a good stream. We can get some W's or just bullshit, add your voice to the party and just vibe with your people. But yeah.
So finish out. Look, at typically, what X, W, H, 3 A's, 5 A's, 5 T's.
That yeah, literally. But this is, I told you, I'm gonna put this up on my Twitch so people know that like this is the other stuff I get into. Like I be working.
I'm everywhere. I'm out here.
I'm networking. I told the other day I actually put your song on the stream. That
Yeah,
you was probably there.
He was playing the music.
I said, Dion was like, bro, put that song on. I said, bro, I can't find it. Find it. He sent the link immediately. It's on. I said facts, and we remember the lyrics. That's how
word for word. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
shit.
that's bro. When I tell you, like, we like music too, and I be trying to tell them, I'm like, bro, I used to rap, but I never took it serious. Like, all I did was wanted to play around with my cousin. He wanted to rap. I don't have that passion. It's words. Everyone lies on the track. And if you ain't lying, look what happens to you, young thug. What I be telling people that they be like, man, people be out here frauding in their raps. I'd rather you fraud and be safe than go to jail because you're doing it.
Nah, facts. Factual information.
You know how many people?
That's why I wasn't about making no videos. Going back to certain songs, motherfuckers be like, "Oh, I know exactly what he's talking about."
That's what I'm saying. I said
that.
I tell people that all the time. I said, when I rap, bro, everything you hear me say, I was doing. I wasn't lying. I don't have to lie.
That shit was all bad.
Like, yeah, like, bro, most of my shit was about partying because that's what I'm doing. But you hear the little, yeah, this is what we out here doing. Do I say names of what I'm doing it, who I'm doing it with? No, I'm just saying I do it. I'm not getting nobody coming with me. What's wrong with y'all? Like, look, the Young Thug got everybody brought down with him because he's talking about, yeah, this is everybody I'm doing it with. No.
Out there running his mouth.
Bobby Shmurda right there. Boom. Took all his dudes with him. Yeah, that's what go down. I don't see that as why y'all still mess with them people when they technically snitching, but that's a different topic. That's telling. But nobody really shares that opinion because they're like, oh, bro, that bar was hard. He just said such and such, did such and such. Now such and such is going to jail. How about that?
Now everybody getting locked up. How about that shit?
Everybody, because if he going down by himself because some shit you said he did, oh, you're coming with him. You're coming right with him. He's telling on you. That's just there is no code no more. There was a code when y'all was growing up. Know what our code is? Every man for himself. I swear to God.
I believe it.
Everybody yell gang, gang until you get locked up. Then it's he did this, he did that, he did that. Can I get a lighter sentence? That's what people doing.
Yeah, people out here quick
That's
to
why
snitch.
Bro, that's why Young Thug ain't never getting out. But whoever telling on him, he gonna do 5 years. Watch.
Mhm.
The first dude that get out for YSL, he was the one that's telling. That's why I don't listen to none of the rumors about, oh, he telling. No, whoever get the fuck out first, that's the rap. That's all you
who
gotta pay.
snitched. Yep.
That's all you gotta pay attention to. And if you never hear about who got out first, you know why. Because they all going to the feds and he getting put in witness protection.
Thanks.
Y'all know who Young Thug is, but who the man who was putting Young Thug on? Because I don't think people understand that. That's a thing. Yeah, you know, y'all think he is King Slime. No, he is the face. Who is really King Slime? Y'all don't know. That's the point.
It's real shit. It's hey.
All the famous dudes get locked up. That's why I be telling you, yo, y'all running with the wrong people. That's why the mobsters are they're dumb to me. We know all their names. Why the fuck should I know your name, Al Capone? Why? You should be chilling, bro. You should be in the back and letting everybody else move.
You should never know who the boss is. You should have like, fuck it. Look, if you call Al Capone, that means he was not the boss.
Well, no, that's a different time though. You have to understand.
That's
a different time.
Yeah.
Like them motherfucker, you got to figure that motherfucker went for tax evasion and he was Guantanamo killing him. I want his family dead. I want his children dead. I want to read about him on the news.
Right.
He said that in an interview, talking about a Fed.
And that's literally the problem because people think that's what it is now. Literally, I just had my camera on the whole time looking at the roof. That's crazy.
Oh, he thought you knew. That's why I didn't say nothing.
His TV was upside down and everything.
Yeah, I was like,
I told you I was playing Madden. My man, my couple of my friends I game with, I wasn't even streaming. I didn't have no plans on streaming. I didn't stream yesterday. I didn't stream today. I just wanted to play Madden with my friends. That was it. They was like, "Oh, bro, you stream, bro? Yeah, bro. I'll send walk down. I'll put you on everything I'm doing, bro."
Oh yeah, let me shout out the new Madden first and foremost, but let me tell y'all, fuck y'all EA Sports for not making this cross-platform. We in the current generation of gaming. This whole we can't communicate with Xbox when the free games is doing it. Y'all play too fucking much. If goddamn Apex Legends and fucking Fortnite
Warzone
and all these other fucking games can talk to one another, y'all play too fucking much. Y'all need to get it the fuck together. And don't try to put it on the third-party titles. It's y'all. Communicate, bitches.
It's literally EA trying to make the most money possible because if you think about it, right, you don't play MUT, but I play MUT. So if I want to get you into MUT and it was crossplay, I could give you any Steelers I got. They'll lose so much money. That's why they don't do it. Now, 2K is a different story. That's why straight from the source, 2K developers are saying, we are going to make the game crossplay. Please keep your word because we don't play my team. Like there's not my team players. We are my players. We go to the park and the rec. So you're not losing no money. We're buying VC. We can't give VC out. We build your player up. Here we're building teams up and their moneymaker is MUT. Like I said, I did it the other day. Man, I spent like $450 on Madden already because I like the damn game. And people are like, why'd you do it? Because now I'm a 50-50 team. When they release a player that is for my Niners, I go get that one player, pluck somebody out my lineup, put him in, and I'm still 50-50. I don't gotta spend no more $450. That's just I spent it now. I'm never gonna spend it again because now I got coins and I can sell players and I know the coin making methods and all that shit. People's like, damn, bro, you really spent all that money? I'm like, y'all gonna end up spending the money if you want to buy packs anyway. I did that at the beginning of the game, so off rip, I'm where I want to be. Soon as the first really good promo comes out, what y'all going? Damn, bro, I'm still not 50-50. Well, I already got the +2 speed boost on all my players, bro.
I don't know.
And I'm only using.
I didn't say nothing, so I wasn't really concerned about it.
I mean, I already know, but yeah. So, but here you go. The actual part, right? So we already talked about. Okay, just so y'all are aware, the new format, right? So we're gonna be discussing our fucking shows. Clearly, y'all gonna have to suck it the fuck up. So about 40 minutes in, we're gonna switch. We're gonna talk about current event shit. Cause that's what the fuck we doing. So we are going to Boogie, I don't want to hear your bullshit. First and foremost, we have to go with. Oh, you're gonna play. Oh, why are you not playing?
What am I watching?
You're not ready for it.
No,
I'm always
everybody's seen this.
Oh.
I'm always ready. I just told you I like the best death ever, and I want to see it in real life. I'm ready for everything.
Yeah, this shit's crazy. I just want to put that out. These motherfuckers is
What the
whooping cus's ass. There is no reasonable reason to be beating a motherfucker like this. Smashing his head into the ground, the whole shebang. But this is the kicker. This is the part. When they look up and see, oh shit, somebody got a camera. Oh shit. That shit crazy as hell. That shit is crazy. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What you got on the screen right now? An artificial rapper?
Oh yeah, I got shit to talk about.
Bro, they signing computer programs to labels?
Yes, they got a motherfucking AI rapper.
No, they don't.
Yeah, but yeah, no, they really do. Yeah, it's really happening in real life.
No.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, let me try. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get. You got to hear the sound on that.
So hold up. What you're telling me is they no longer signing undiscovered talent. They're creating computer programs and paying who?
Hey, look, that is what. Look, Mookie, why you hold your head, bro?
Who they paying?
Oh man.
Hold up. See, this is what I'm saying. So what you're telling me is the record label is making the computer program and keeping all the profit.
We don't know. We don't know how this is going to play out, but
that's the only way. There's no way, because you're not going to pay me when you could do it yourself. If I create a computer program and make them rap, why the fuck would you sign my computer program? You're just gonna make it yourself.
Yeah. Mook, are you going to comment on the ass whooping from the pigs?
I don't even want to comment on that.
I already said what I said.
You said what you said.
Yeah,
the last 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay, so the official stance is: please do not videotape me getting my ass whooped. Let off a shot, scream, do something. I personally, I'm not getting my ass whooped like that.
Nigga, you gonna have to kill me.
Foremost, I'm going out like a nut before I go out like that.
Kill me.
Right.
If you are punching me like that, bitch, you're going to.
You start banging my head against the ground like that, we all bets is off, and
you will not be. You are not fucking stronger than me,
yes,
bitch.
This shit will kick in.
And I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure you never see home, bitch.
Right. Exactly.
Never.
It's a mind over matter. I don't mind because you don't matter. Like, just put it out there. But
you're gonna have to fucking kill me.
Back to the AI thing.
Anyway, back
to the AI thing. Nope, that's not it. Oh, this shit. There ain't no sound, but look, this is really a computer generated motherfucker. And then this shit right here, this is next level.
Next week Sunday night
These white boys
matchup should be a good one. Atlanta and St.
At a
Louis.
little league game.
Are you serious?
I'm
this
dead
is why I
serious.
don't pay attention to the news, bro. This is why I don't pay
It's
attention.
just little leaguers being little leaguers right there.
This really
Next week Sunday night baseball matchup should be a good one. Atlanta and St. Louis.
No bullshit. Little league players shoving cotton into the black teammates here during a televised game. And motherfuckers got the nerve to say there was no ill intent. I don't give a fuck about your intent. Impact, bitch. Impact does not look. Intent does not negate impact. This little nigga does not look happy, number one. He does not look okay. And why the fuck would they even be doing this?
Where the fuck are his parents?
Thank you.
That's my first question. You
Thank
let
you.
your son okay. You got that one. Yo, y'all suck as people. The world is terrible. Like, bro, there is no way. I don't even like people saying weird stuff to me, and we ain't on live TV. I'm not letting this slide in real life. You think you finna let? I don't like baseball, but I know there's millions of people that watch little league games. And none of y'all behind the camera, ain't none of y'all who ESPN. What is this on? Like, none of y'all found that wrong at all. Not near one of y'all.
That shit crazy.
What? Like, it's not even crazy.
It's wrong all around.
That's disgusting.
It's wrong with the kid. The kid should have got up and whooped their ass. The parents should have came down there and whooped their ass. It's
Well, look, okay, like we say the kid should have got up and whooped their ass. However, comma, ... you have to raise the kid to be aware that this is problematic.
true. Touche.
So if mom is so stuck in whatever the fuck, because he's young. So if mom's still in the street and she's so busy, like, she got some shit, he could play baseball, so she's sitting him off with the little white dad and whatever, and the white boys who go play baseball, so she could go run the street because he's doing his thing with the white team. And, because this ain't happening if there's another nigga on the team. I'm telling you that now. That's not happening. Because the likelihood of there being two niggas who's accepting that is low.
Man, it should be non-existent.
It should be non-existent, but I'm aware that there are some people who just are so aloof, they're not paying attention to what's really going on. So the fact that her son is sitting there being subjected to this, like, she doesn't have the word. She can't be the participating mom, because this shit there's too much cotton in his hair.
I'm firing the shot at baseball. That's why I don't deal with America's pastime. I promise this is why I do not gravitate towards baseball, because of America's pastime. You know what that means? In the past, that was their pastime. What time we talking about? Oh, when there was no such thing as you as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's who hold on to baseball. I haven't met anyone of color in my years that is literally like, I want to play baseball, bro. We playing football or hooping to get out the hood, bro. Ain't nobody ever say I want to go to the major leagues, bro. Like, Kyler Murray is a miraculous thing that he wanted to play baseball. Like, I ain't never heard everybody I knew was going to play the hoops, bro, for real, or football. That's what it is.
You know what? It's really dependent upon the area you grow.
Man, look.
Like, no shit, because what's his name was a baseball player too. What's his name? Colin Kaepernick. He played baseball. He was nasty too. But once again, you start talking about the whole who raised you. Where was you raised at?
That's what.
Right, and then he was raised in a primarily white area, and he was one of the few niggas on the team type thing, and he excelled, but he wanted to play football.
Because that's our natural born instinct. That and my basketball.
Well, no, back in the day, baseball used to be, it used to hit different. Way back, well, I ain't gonna say way back in the day. Back in the day, baseball was different. Like, baseball was cool. I played baseball until fucking high school. It was good. And then,
what happened? My generation wanted to hoop and play football or be a rapper.
Well, no, look, all of us wanted to hoop just because of where we grew up at. Like, at the end of the day, basketball is our sport because it's the cheap sport. All you need is a ball and a crate and a piece of wood to put on the motherfucking the telephone pole. We didn't like baseball requires equipment. Football, the equipment gets rented and whatever, blah 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 blah. Or they supply it. But baseball, you gotta have your own glove. Like, and your parents got to come out of pocket to put you in the baseball shit. Like, that was a little bit different.
Ball, literally.
Right. Exactly. Like, everybody's getting a uniform. Like, the one thing they all have in common is the uniform is supplied. But when you start talking about where you gonna go practice fucking baseball,
yeah.
like football, like, okay, if you naturally gifted, then yeah, you go out on the football field, you do your thing playing football all the way up till you get to the point where you realize you're either competitive or you're not, and then you don't play. Baseball, on the other hand, that shit, like, they be doing the summer league thing and moving and shaking, and like, if you play fucking travel ball and fucking school ball, and this is a different concept. Like, you know, you got a motherfucker 16 years old throwing a 88 mile per hour fastball. You like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. Like, because who the fuck am I going to be pitching to?
Yeah.
Like the motherfucking the dude who lived down the street from me, he bought a 38 special with rubber bands around the handle. He didn't buy no baseball glove. The fuck? Like, I can't practice. I just can't practice. Like, who the fuck am I going to? Who the fuck am I going to? Why did it sound so fucking specific? Because it was really specific.
It took so long for me to process that shit. I was like, wait,
real
what?
shit.
What?
Right. Like I want to be a pitcher, so I'm gonna stand here and measure out the distance to pitch and get my shit ready so I can step off the mound and not create a balk and all types of other shit. Like, cool, bet. But that means I need to have somebody with the catcher's glove on the other end of me trying to learn how to pitch, or somebody got to be able to afford one of them fucking nets. And all of these things are problematic because little dude down the street, he, you know, when his mom dropped him off some money, he bought a 38 special with rubber bands around the handle. He wasn't buying no $200 fucking baseball glove when he bought a $150 gun.
Thanks.
Like, he bought $50 worth of work and a gun. So now, I think we all on the same team, and it ain't baseball no more. So like, that's how that went. That's why baseball don't stay prevalent where we from. Other places, you know, right? Other places play baseball. That's cool. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's like we gambling, we hooping, and we all gonna get together on Sunday and go play football up at the field or something. We could just go anywhere and play. Put some cones up and limit the touchdown.
Yep,
or we just in the middle of the street with it, like, bump, y'all. We ain't finna tackle each other on concrete unless you're tough enough, but we can bump.
Oh no, we was tackling in the alley on Flurry. We didn't have no fucking sense.
Look, I told you, I'm one of those. Not everybody I was with was one of those.
We didn't have no sense.
Man, I remember one time. Look, I was doing weird stuff. Like when I used to climb up people's roofs. One time, I stabbed my hand with a shingle, and it was bleeding. I went in the crib, I patched it up real quick, went and smoked, and I was like, "All right, let's go to the hospital now."
There you go.
Like,
back at it.
I had to go.
We still got fun to have.
Quick. Yeah, I got to go smoke real quick, chill with my guys, and then we go to the hospital later.
Yeah, we didn't always make it to the hospital.
Yeah, I got cuts and shit.
Because I wasn't trying to have my mom tell me nothing about no fucking hospital. What? You went to the hospital? Mom, I'm sorry, but my mom loves me. We from a different time. We just ain't be going to. I went to the hospital and I got stung by a bunch of bees. Like, I got stung by like a whole hive of fucking bees fucking around in my uncle's tree, bruh. That wasn't pleasant. That wasn't.
I ducked the hospital. Only reason I went is because it was a lot of blood. That was it. I was like, look, I'm gonna stuff this real quick with a piece of gauze. I'll be right back in like an hour or two. I'll make sure it's not gonna keep bleeding, and then we can go to the hospital when I get back.
Oh man,
like,
that shit's real.
I want to still go do stuff outside. I'm trying to go outside. So yeah, that's what that was. I done broke both wrists at once, and I didn't know. Like, yeah, I was just out there just doing anything. I'm jumping on roofs because Release the Den was a fun game because I'm athletic, so you ain't getting me. I'm on every roof, bro. You better be Spider-Man with me, bro, because you're not catching me. I'm winning every time. Like,
you're never gonna catch me.
They like, bro, you just clear a fence and you ain't touch it? Yes, sir. Not catching me.
Look, I try to do that shit now, I'm gonna die.
I ain't know.
Oh yeah. What? Look, my little sister's baby shower was like last Saturday or something like that. Not the Saturday that just passed, but the one before. Little cousins wanted to play basketball. She on a hoop squad. So my brother went and played her and got his ass busted. I said, bro, why you take it easy on her like that? I'll smoke her. Like, I'm not playing these games. You want to hoop? We gonna hoop. She was trying to back him down and everything. I said, bro, I know you did not go out like that. So they went back down there later and they was playing 21. I'm like, all right, cool. I sat back and chilled with my nephew and she was just talking trash. I'm like, yo, I will get in here and win the game. Like, you tripping. Like I'm not going to take it easy. I don't care if you're a girl. You're a basketball player at this point, and I don't care about your age. She's like, no, hop in the game right now. Fam, she had like 9. It was just you take threes and you get a bucket, a layup, and you get at 1 point. So you get to 21. She ended up winning because I started late. Fam, it was 21-19. She said, oh, I didn't know I can hoop. I just never did nothing with it. I'm trying to tell you, like, everyone can hoop that I know, and everyone can play football. That's what we did. If we wasn't out there doing what we wasn't supposed to do, we was either gambling on some Madden, on some 2K, or we was playing some sports trying to stay out of the way. But then we all just ended up getting right in the mix. That's what we did. And people were surprised, like, bro, what? I ain't even know. Yeah, that's because y'all wasn't supposed to know I was in the mix.
You ain't supposed to know what's going on.
That's part of being in the mix.
Right? Is it right?
Everybody ain't supposed to know what the fucking ingredients is.
At all. Like, dang, bro, I didn't even know.
Taste the cake at the end. You don't need to know what I put in this motherfucker.
Like, bro, I thought you was just partying and working, and yeah, I was. But what I wasn't doing was what you didn't know I was doing. You never was supposed to know.
That's how it works.
So we also have this disgraced judge.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is like super old. Well, it's not old. This shit just came out, right? You see that number? This is what he got to pay back.
So Kids for Cash, what that
So this is what was happening, right? Kids would go see this judge, and he had some type of stock or interest in the camps at the crib. So they would go see him, and they would plea out, and he would sentence them because you get money per head that's in a bid at the stake. Yeah. So he was getting money on both ends. Fuck his judge payment. He was getting paid. Right.
Ooh.
Right. Because he was like a minority shareholder or some shit like that. And
I know exactly what you mean. He held stock in a facility he was sending all the kids to.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, he was making money on every possible angle. You get paid by the law to make the verdict, and then you send them to where you're making money anyway. And you probably made them pay to come have a meeting with you. So you're just making money hand over fist. I do not like it because he's crooked, but I respect it. I know that you was trying to get rich.
Look at his face. Look at his face. He smiled. That nigga don't care about that $200 million because he got
like
fucking 800
I don't know about my
look.
You know my offshore account. You got what you got. You're not getting the rest.
Oh, like you don't know what he got a whole thing stashed away for a rainy day. He knew what he was doing.
That's more than a rainy day.
No nigga.
no that shit.
That nigga finna buy him a couple of islands. He gone. After he paid that $200 million, he out of here this month. I was so disgusted by this picture.
Question: what happened to Ghislaine Maxwell? How come I ain't heard nothing about her recently?
Oh, they ain't gonna talk about her no more.
See, disappeared. Poof, gone. I told you. Yeah. I said it. Poof, gone. She's getting 20 years, and that's the last thing you heard. Poof. She ain't doing 20 either. I told you, she's gone. She is on a yacht somewhere in the middle of the ocean. I'm telling you, she's gone.
now I'm gonna say this story is foul, right? But did she read the contract?
No, she just signed it because don't nobody read the fine print no more. Man, I do this every day. I keep clicking license agreements. Man, they could be talking about I'm about to come pick you up.
No. Look at what the thing said, right? This motherfucker listen, if I signed it, so for you to lease me your home, I have to fuck you and suck your dick. The moment you come to get your dick sucked, this lease is broke.
Nigga, I'm done.
This has to be a story because she was fucking and sucking. This isn't a story. This is crazy. This is fucking nut. This is nuts.
Wait. Hold on. I got a question. Was she paying rent still?
That's what my question was.
Because I'm like, wait. If now she wasn't paying rent,
you leased the crib. So you coming out of pocket and you laying on your back? That's deep.
Was she paying rent too? I need to have
Well, look. Based on the grammatical fucking
The word.
inference of this, it says direct consent for sexual intercourse and or oral sex in order to lease the home. So yeah, it sounds like she was still paying.
She was paying. She was like, yeah. He came to her like, look, I need my 900, 950, and you got to do something strange.
Can you
and give me the
imagine
change."
having to come out with money and suck a wrinkly dick at the same time? Get the fuck out of here. You have hit rock bottom in life. Like that is
Oh,
fucking-
my.
What?
That's deep. That's
Yo.
Yeah.
That's-
So to me, like when I seen that, I was like, this is only a news story because she had to have been doing it. Because if you like, you're not going to convince me that in order for me to sign this lease, I have to fuck you. Man, you're crazy as hell. I'm not. You're smoking dicks. I'm not fucking you and paying. That's weird. Right.
That.
Like honestly, I would just get a really good lawyer and be like, you need to figure out what the inference is because I don't want to pay. So I'll keep fucking him, but I don't want to pay for the stay here.
Like,
And then once he no longer has any interest, because he no longer has interest, does that mean because I'm willing to fulfill my obligation, I still get to keep the place?
nigga is
That's deep. There's layers there. Like,
I'm telling
and
you,
there's layers there.
questions on top of questions.
Yeah, because I'm like confused. Like, how you find the opposite of a sugar daddy? How did you find that? Like, how did you pull up on him and go, I'm trying to lease your crib, and then he ain't your sugar dad? Like, what are you? How old was she? Like, I got so many.
I tell you, every time he show me some shit, it raises more questions than it fucking answers. I shit you not. I'd be like, well, what the wait? She had 5 kids. What? Wait, where? You got nothing? How old were you? Where is this? Were you like? How do you suck somebody's dick and fuck them and still give them rent money? Are you a whore? Is he a whore? I have so many questions. I don't know how none of this works. I'm not gonna fuck you and give you money for rent. Like one of the
What sense does that make?
right. That's like hiring a maid, fucking her, and she don't clean, but you still give her money. Like, what the fuck did I just pay for, bitch? What did I just pay for sex? What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. That was weird. That whole story was weird. Oh my God. Who does that? Where does this happen at?
I told you that's why it just raises more questions because like chicks is out here looking for sugar daddies. You found a dude to pay and to sleep with to live there. How do you find that? How in the world did you find that specific one person out of all the billions of people in the world? How's that possible?
Was she white?
Look at all the questions. See what I'm saying?
Was she black?
Question.
I'm so. Why would she think that was a good idea? Because I'm like,
she needed somewhere to live. She got 5 kids. That's why.
Well, I get that, but I'm like with D. Like the only reason it's a story is because you've been doing it. You didn't report this.
How long was she doing it too?
So many questions. So many. I hope you're doing research. That's why you're quiet.
And
I have so many.
like, and you were leasing it, not renting.
So is it like what?
How long was this going on before you were like, look, this is enough. I'm coming. What that said, Vegas? So you come in a nice little chunk of change out of pocket and getting down like you might as well just go and work at the cat house that's right outside of Vegas.
Anything was better than what the fuck you was doing. I
don't even get it. I told you. Oh my goodness. And that's why never mind. A fence attendant. Bitches is dumb. These
real
bitches
shit. Like,
dumb.
You
all
can't.
a fence attendant. Like, because how are you that stupid? I'm not. First of all, when it comes to ownership of a home, you better read that thing. You gotta
and that's
read.
what I'm saying too. Because like if you're okay, you're renting a crib, like you're actually in an apartment, some shit like that. You may not necessarily read every little thing. I get that. But when you're leasing a home, you would think that you would do a little bit more due diligence in fucking reading what the fuck was in there. Like just a little bit. Like, but does this say I gotta suck your dick? Like, yep.
Like, you like I taught that he had to put that in the fine print. Like he had to. Like at the top, it'd say his, like sign your name here. This is the agreed upon price, all that stuff. And then right at the very bottom, like it'll get real small on it, and it'll say, "You better hit your back and your knees when I please." That's what it says. Something crazy in that down. That's deep. Like that is super, super freaking deep.
Honestly, it's big ups to him as being 81 and still just out here philandering like that. Gives
hey man, you know the principle. Pimping ain't easy. You know the principle.
Look, that gives me hope because he threw that shit out there, and my thing is, how many times have he tried it before and it didn't work?
But I bet it worked, but no one else said nothing. She just had a problem.
Probably.
She's like, all right, this is enough. What does she look like? That's what it probably is.
So many questions.
Like, she was probably like a good looking chick because the ugly chicks was like, look, I do whatever. I just need somewhere to live. And this chick was like, look, I got 5 kids. I'm out here paying you money and I gotta sleep with you, bro. Oh nah, bro. This is like I thought over like maybe 3 to 6 months, you at least like give me a little half off on the rent or something. Like I can't get that. Like, oh nah, we going to court, homie. We going
because no, it's like what triggered it to made her want to tell on him? Like what happened? Like something.
She got pregnant.
Huh? Look, at this point,
we
I
can
don't
make
even
kids
know.
Forever.
Look,
we get to make kids forever. They did. So she was young and she got pregnant by an 81-year-old man, and she didn't want to explain why her baby dad was 96. Like what? How old's your son? 5. Where's his dad? Oh, right there. Oh, I thought that was your dad. No, that's his dad.
That's not his grandfather? Nope, that's his father. Like, wait, what? What? Motherfucker walking around with an iron lung. Like, oh, shit. That story.
Hi, my name's Carl. This is my wife.
Oh, my God. Yo, that is.
How did you two meet? She rented a house for me.
Look, right? I thought I was shooting blanks. I guess not. Oh, they still had some in the tank. God damn. That's crazy.
Please tell me you're doing it like research.
I'm really hoping he is because he is quiet. I'm hoping you're.
No, I'm not. I was just letting y'all go. I don't think about that story. I'm off that.
What's that story then? Like
that's it. That's it for the week. That's it. We'll have more debauchery and bullshit come the next. What is this? This is the early pause. So this is Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
So whenever we come back, Thursday or Friday after watching She-Hulk, we'll have extra shit. Right, and then on fucking Monday, Tuesday after watching fucking House of Dragons, we'll have the House of Dragons recap and extra shit. Like, because you know that you're right. My news feed is extra with the extra.
Wait, here it is. Hold on.
So you looked it up. You needed to know, Mook.
I needed to know that there's a video and everything. Hold on.
28-year-old Sarah.
Hold on.
Like, I'm convinced.
Come on, man. Play the video, goddammit. I want to hear it. Why can't I hear it? Oh, because it's down.
And fraud. Darcy, what is this all about? Well, you guys, it's actually hard to fathom that someone would put something like this in writing. We've had to cover some of the words because we can't show them on TV. Here it is in black and white.
You got graphic.
So crazy, I didn't believe it until I saw it in the court record.
I'm gonna need you to hold the phone closer to the microphone.
Alan Rothstein, the man who wrote the sex contract. Court records show he forced a prospective tenant to sign it in November 2018 in order to rent this 4-bedroom home on Wedgebrook Street near Las Vegas Boulevard and St. Rose Parkway. At the time, Rothstein was the property manager and also a real estate broker. He lost both licenses after a Nevada real estate division investigation. He now stands to lose a lot more if a federal judge finds him guilty. He's currently on trial for violations of the Fair Housing Act in this lawsuit filed by his former tenant, and the facts are unlike anything this experienced housing lawyer has ever seen.
My reaction was you had to be putting me on, that nobody in their right mind would go to the trouble to draw up a contract like this.
No one involved would talk to us as the trial is ongoing. We asked legal expert Bruce Flamme to analyze the case. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, not even on bar exams in law school. Nobody has ever put something like this together that I've ever seen. Although, in all candor, I think there's more of these out there.
Sources close to the case tell 13 Investigates this is not the first time
I
Rothstein
knew
has
it.
done this, and there are other victims.
I knew it.
Rothstein himself admitted to the real estate division that he wrote the sex contract and required the tenant to sign it. And in court records, he says any agreements or documents mentioned speak for themselves.
When somebody says the document speaks for itself, what they're really saying is, I don't want to talk about it.
We're talking about it to the extent that we can. We'll begin with the title.
It's direct consent for sexual intercourse and or which is in italics.
Man.
It's a document that.
It goes on to say, please read this legal contract carefully.
And that's where I started laughing, because this is a legal contract the way the actors on Grey's Anatomy are real doctors, okay? This is literally not worth the paper it's printed off.
The terms of the so-called contract are even crazier than the title. The tenant had to swear she wasn't signing under the influence of any intoxicant, including alcohol, drugs, oysters,
Truffles, sea cucumber, strawberries, lobster. I've never known anybody to be under the influence of lobster, dark chocolate, cocaine, LSD, and cannabis. I don't know where you get a list like that.
Another paragraph says the tenant swears she does not currently have a boyfriend, girlfriend, or parent who is larger, meaner, and more physically aggressive, owns firearms, and or is more possessive than Rothstein.
She was told if she didn't sign this, she was not going to be able to get the unit. So for all intents and purposes, it's exactly sex for a place to live. It's exactly what it is. And it's almost sex on demand.
What do we make of the fact that she initialed this thing?
Nothing. People sign things all the time, and the popular myth is, well, you signed it, so it's binding. No. There are a variety of things you can sign that are not binding. Any contract that is against the law or public policy is not binding.
So why would anyone sign anything like this? Court documents say in August 2018, the tenant and her 5 children were homeless, living from week to week in a residential hotel. The Southern Nevada Regional Housing Authority threw them a lifeline, approving them for Section 8, a federal program that funds local public housing authorities to help low-income families rent from private landlords.
One of the provisions of Section 8 is that once you're approved, you have to find a residence that will be covered by the program within about 60 days of when you're approved. Now, depending on where she was in that 60-day window when this thing...
All right,
Rent from private
we're
landlords.
done. That was
Yo, he
fire.
tried to cover. He covered all bases.
That was fire.
He
No,
covered
I don't
all
want nobody.
bases.
Don't have no boyfriend, no daddy, no mama,
There's
nobody.
nobody with
guns.
no guns that could come kill me.
But you better not say you was high off anything. I don't want to hear chocolate, strawberries, lobster. Bro, he was on some. He was on one. But he was on. Boy,
And
he
the
was
picture, so the picture of the dude that was on the thing that you showed is not the same dude.
It's not.
No, they made him look way more creepier than he actually did on the actual
Video.
video. Yeah, like because they showed him, and I was like, "Who is that?" I'm thinking it was the dude talking. No, but it was the dude. I was like, "Oh hell no, nah. Ain't that?"
That's all good to me. Hey, look, listen, Shorty, she signed the contract. She owes do some pussy.
And it literally, like, you know how you're going through a contract. The contract was legally. It said this part is for sex. Like it was legally. The fucking document. It said, read this carefully because this is pertaining to you having sex with me to live here. It said it. It was the title page.
That's crazy.
It was the fucking title page.
That's fire. That's what's up.
Yo,
I'll say this, right? It fucked me up when they started talking because he wasn't the owner.
Is that
He's the property manager.
Yes.
That's different. That's just completely different. Like, because you can get fired, bro. And then what am I? Then what, I got to fuck the new dude too.
Nigga, you weren't even talking to the owner of the home. You was just talking to some random dude that owned the
Random property management dude. Some motherfucker that worked at Century 21.
Oh my god, it was so
Yeah.
great.
It's all good. That shit funny to me.
Mm-mm.
I told you. I didn't need to do no research. I was good. I was
didn't
good
know.
with the complete understanding that whole thing was crazy as hell.
Yo.
I needed to know.
And people laugh when I tell them this is hell.
Not
We
right.
live in hell because that is wild. That somebody, he covered all bases, bro.
Right, he
I'm
was-
still stuck on that. He said you better not have a family member bigger than me. Like, don't have no uncles or brothers or cousins that are 6'4", 230.
Man, he was.
And
like,
if so, you better tell me now, and you ain't living here. Like, whoa,
that's-
all bases.
that was wild. That was good shit though. That
Bro was asking, what did you eat for lunch before you signed this?
You can't be under the influence of anything. Lobster threw me. I didn't know lobster was a fucking psychedelic. I don't eat it, so I guess I don't know. But
Well, yeah, you
oysters. He said
Did. Yeah,
oysters.
you did. They're aphrodisiacs. Technically. They stimulate you sexually, get you high.
Oh my god, yo, that shit was crazy. I'm good now. Now I can live
Luke,
in
you knew
peace.
that. Don't be playing games like you ain't never say, hey, we going to Red Lobster. Don't even say that. So you about to get that cheddar biscuits. Like, yeah, you knew what that lobster did. Don't play those games.
Man, yo, that shit's crazy though. That motherfucker was on one. I gotta give him respect though. You got to be a bold motherfucker to write up some shit like that. And I knew as soon as they said it, she couldn't have been the first one. It's no way in hell. It's no way in hell.
That's
Mm-mm. Good shit. Good shit. I'm good now. I got my answers. Well, some of them anyway.
No, I didn't get my main answer. How old was this woman?
Let me see.
I
I
knew
don't
there was
even-
others. I knew there were others. Nobody else was. Everybody else was like, look, I get to live somewhere. Say less, bro. And now that I know it was Section 8, fam, she wasn't coming 900 out of pocket.
Yeah, no shit.
That's why she was cool with it. And I told you, it's gonna be something weird, like she got pregnant, or like he might have crossed a line that she didn't want to cross. Like, I was cool with giving you some and giving you some head, but now you doing a little bit extra. You invited your 89-year-old friend Johnny to the party. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it does not talk about her at all.
Yeah, she's a victim. You don't divulge.
I mean, usually they give an age though, don't they?
No,
Well, I guess, yeah.
There's a sexual assault victim. Hell no.
Yeah, that is true now. Oh yeah, damn. Damn. Yeah. Fuck, you're right. I don't know why I didn't think. Look, real shit. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Me either.
I didn't even
I
think.
I was on some. Yo, I really want to know. Like, first of all, you had to be of a certain age to literally do that.
Right.
All good.
You got to be in my age bracket. You got to be.
Gotta be at bare minimum.
So at any rate, wrap that shit up, B.
All right. Oh shit! This has been the No Filter. This has been the No Filter podcast. We're out of this bitch. Make sure you follow us. Follow the Legends Twitch. We dropped it in there. We're gonna put it in there again. Make sure you follow him. Go subscribe. Watch his shit. Subscribe. Follow us.
Subscribe, bitches.
We out here everywhere. We gone.
Yeah.